I feel like people are going to either love this video or they're going to hate it. Kind of like Ninja. I did a video a couple of weeks back on the channel where I took your stream designs, your overlays, and I reworked them. I changed your camera borders, your sub alerts, your BR back screens, all of the things. We updated them and we gave them back for free, like we do on this channel a lot. And you guys loved that video, but it got me thinking, what if we tried something new? Instead of messing about with your stuff, what if we messed about with the famous streamers' stuff? And who better get than to start with the most colourful streamer on Twitch? Actually, maybe not, because that's just a porn page now. But Ninja Stream has some of the most amazing design, and also some of the most boring. So I thought it was time to take a crack at making the Pom Pom way more interesting. Harris wrote that. Was that meant to be a joke? Because I didn't get it. Anyway, let's just jump right into this, guys. Welcome back to the Alpha Gaming channel. My name is Sam, and in today's video, we're going to see if we can make Ninja Stream almost as expensive as his room. Just a quick reminder, guys, I do stream on Twitch. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The link to my channel is in the description down below. Also, if you find this video informative, engaging, or entertaining in any way, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. So for this redesign, we're going to be revamping 4 elements from Ninja Stream. Those are his webcam, a just chatting scene, one of his transitions, and then introducing a brand new transition for his Pom Pom scene. The overall feel and theme we're going for with this redesign is to keep things still quite minimal, but introduce more of the branding elements like Ninja's intro video and his transition into his other scenes like his gameplay and his just chatting or intermission screen. We want to create a feeling of cohesiveness and consistency across all of his scenes, because at the moment his gameplay and intermission screens aren't really consistent with the rest of his brand. So with all that said and done, let's start off by redesigning Ninja's webcam. Overall, I really enjoy Ninja's minimal design. However, he went through a huge redesign overall a while back, and nothing really changed with his camera. I didn't want to do much to his webcam because from a design standpoint, minimalism is becoming the new trend, and having something simple and clean is 10 times more effective than having something large and distracting. The days of having huge metrics on screen and clunky overlays are all but done. However, I felt like Ninja's webcam needed something, so I decided to include a simple, clean element to his webcam that serves a double function. I used Affinity Designer to add a small line under his webcam to anchor it as its own element within the scene. This line also serves the second function of being a sub-train like the one we released a couple of videos back, where a new sub will trigger another line to appear over the top as the timer. To demonstrate this, I used Apple Motion to simulate what would happen when somebody new subscribes to the channel. And that is pretty much it for Ninja's webcam. Nothing too complex, nothing too distracting, just something really clean that complements his brand and adds a second layer of functionality. Moving on, I really wanted to do something clean for his just chatting scene that Ninja could potentially use and that matches the overall theme of his brand. I jumped into Affinity Designer for this, and I'll be honest, this one was a tricky one for me to design. Ninja has a really simple layout for his stream, and his branding really doesn't touch his scenes, other than his starting soon video and his transition. I wanted to unify his scenes in some way so that the rest of the branding doesn't feel like it's a separate element of his stream. I wanted to design something that was clean and representative of his brand, but also not throw everything at the screen at once. I decided to add the Ninja mascot to the scene, which required me to rebuild it from scratch in vector form simply because there was nowhere I could find a vector-based form of his logo, so I had to rebuild it. I took the same sub-train and graphic elements from the webcam and gaming scene and included them into this scene. I also designed a chat and sponsor area, creating overlaid solids and having little corner notches to frame them inside the scene. Taking this further, I really wanted to add some movement and animation to the scene, but subtle animation, stuff that you would only notice every so often when it catches your eye. So I took the scene into After Effects and added some animation to the Ninja mascot. I wanted to make the mascot blink and have his hair move every so often, as if there was a soft breeze blowing by. I did this by using the puppet tool inside of After Effects and using pins to move the hair, giving it some wiggle as if wind was blowing past. I also made the eyes blink every so often by adding a mask around the eye and keyframing the scale to give the illusion that it was blinking. Doing this adds that level of movement to the scene that stops it being so stationary, and it breaks up the static elements. It also adds a bit of subtlety that will catch the viewer's eye from time to time. Okay, that's 2 out of 4 down. The next one is a bit of a twist on Ninja's current transition. Ninja only really has one transition for everything in his stream, so I wanted to design another transition that matched the similar style to his current one that he uses. I designed this one in Apple Motion and wanted to change the position and the angles of the colours that slide in. I also wanted to add additional Ninja elements like the Ninja blades he currently uses in his transition. Adding variety in your transitions is always a good thing to do. Having a choice and being able to build your stream in a really diverse way adds depth to your brand, but also shows new people that you make professional content. This one was super simple and really quick to design, but it adds an extra layer of detail that Ninja can use in his streams. So moving on to our last and final element, this one was a lot of fun to do. On Ninja's stream, whenever he gets the first win of the day, he jumps into the Pom Pom scene on his stream. He doesn't really have a transition for this scene, so I thought I would design a Pom Pom transition that launches people into the Pom Pom scene. How many times can I say Pom Pom in this video? I wanted to make and design something that was heavily inspired and influenced by Japanese game show style graphics, adding in sunbursts, 3D text and overly animated elements and bright colours to make it pop and seem vibrant. Using Apple Motion, I animated 3D text that said Pom Pom. You can thank Harris for that one. Alongside that, I added some sunburst elements and manga lines as they are already generators inside of Motion, so I thought, why not? I might as well. This one is more suited for his personality rather than his brand, but it is still an important point to consider when designing anything. What elements of yourself can you use to influence your brand? You are your biggest brand, and Ninja uses this to his advantage, and his viewers love it. And there we go, that is 4 elements from Ninja Stream redesigned. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas of which streamer you'd like to see me redesign their overlays and accent, leave them down in the comments below. And if you guys have any questions about the things I mentioned in this video, then just a reminder, I do stream on Twitch. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The link to my channel is in the description down below. And if you guys want similar videos like this when it comes to video editing, design and motion graphics, then I do make videos on my own YouTube channel. The link for that is in the description down below. Also guys, we have an amazing community Discord where we've just reached 28,000 content creators, so if you guys want to have any suggestions, get some feedback and generate ideas with fellow content creators and streamers, then the link for the Discord is in the description down below. Once again guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy streaming.
You're pulling ahead. 2 down. All of you together.